Selling land is a big move, so how do you ensure it's in good hands? Today, we'll hear from someone who found the right buyer and peace of mind.
Oh, thank you so much for joining me, Mr. Kirby. We really appreciate that. We are looking forward to chatting for just a moment. Now, Mr. Kirby off camera was just telling me he actually lives in Utah, and we were talking about we're in Alaska. In fact, I didn't get a chance to tell you that there's moose outside all the time. And I wanted to walk last night in our neighborhood, and it's like, the moose are out. I'm like, no, that's okay. We won't do that tonight. But anyways.
I have seen one. Yes, they are big, and it's kind of like you go up to Yellowstone National Park, and you got the, there's some moose there, but a lot of bison.
Oh, yeah, they're huge.
They're huge, and you get the dumb tourists that'll get out of their car on the road.
Trying to get really close. Yeah,
and they get bored.
Yep, that's so funny. Now, we were talking about you live in Utah, and you had some land you wanted to sell that was also in Utah. Sometimes our sellers live out in a different state and they just are never going to use it. So how did you find us? Do you remember?
I did a web search.
Okay.
And so you came up that way because I didn't know where to start. You were responsive, reactive, gave me an offer that worked for me for that land, where it is and what it is, and everything was just well done and timely. And your responses, like I said, were just you were just very responsive. And I said, well, great, I got to sell it to them.
That's so good to hear, because we have a great team. We have, a team that works on the website, and they work on valuations for property, and they really review things. And our goal is to provide some good customer service and be responsive. So I'm happy to hear that.
And you did.
Now you, I think it was a couple months ago, maybe max, that we actually finished the transaction. And one of my big questions, and I appreciate that you found our website. That's awesome. But did you get paid for your land?
We did.
Okay. I always want to make sure people got paid, and because there's a lot of stuff out on the internet. Is it a scam? And
That's it. Yeah, I tried doing Venmo, and for some reason, I haven't used it much, and I guess my username didn't work, or you couldn't find it, or I gave you the wrong one. So I give you my wife's, and she got it right away.
Perfect. That's what we want to make sure of.
Yes.
And I just appreciate your time, and I like to do the videos so people see we're real people. We are remote from each other, but the cool thing is, even if I live in Alaska, I can own land in Alaska, and I have a son in Alabama, and I have a son in Texas, and we have kind of this business presence all over. And we like to buy land. In fact, funny story, I just thought of this. Iron County was we've been buying and selling land for almost 20 years. But Iron County was the first county I bought land in outside of closer to me, like at the time we were living in Tennessee. Yeah, I think it's kind of a sleeper county, because a lot of times what we do, there are parcels that we develop, we've done subdivisions and things of that nature, but this particular more rural property, we like to actually offer it as owner financing, because one of our visions is to see, every young family have a piece of land that they can, whether they think they want to bug out to, or make it affordable for families, the next generations coming up, to plant their gardens or take their kids camping, build their own legacy. And so we'll offer owner financing on those parcels, and this is one of the ones that we'll do that with. And I just love that. We're a veteran-owned, faith-based company. And I want to see that, because I have 5 adult children, like you and I were talking about our kids, and I want them all to own land. I want other folks to own land all across the country. And so we appreciate you. This is fun. Yeah.
And when you're selling, I definitely want to keep in touch, because I'd like to buy a little, that was 10 acres. If you have smaller parcels, I'd like to buy something a little smaller. Sure. It doesn't have to be in Utah, but maybe a surrounding state.
Yeah, we'll have to stay in touch.
Yeah,
that is awesome. Well, thanks so much. You guys have a great day. Tell your wife I said hello.
I will do that. Thanks. And
Thank you. Bye-bye. You have a good day.
Bye. You too.